Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Free throw good, Lillard. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Out to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Here's Powell. Antetokounmpo with the block. Back to Dunn. Outside Harden. Tries again. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee with the ball. And it's Lillard penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Zubac with the steal. Back to Dunn. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Here's Powell. Goes up again. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Prince with the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. The Bucks leading by 6. Inside. Here's Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
.133 left to play in the first quarter. Harden into the lane. Unable to get that one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The kick out to Kuzma. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Zubac. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Fortis for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's Leonard. Yet to see a basket. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Buck substitution. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Milwaukee leading by 8. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. Portis with the steal. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Portis for 3. The shot off that time. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
The Bucks. 19.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Trent on the wing. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
We're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Keep it going. You have the camera on you. Next dancer.
It's both from the stripe. The Bucks leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And Leonard throws it down hard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
He gets it in there.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Power it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss. They can live with it.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
It's Lopez, high post. Here's Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 8-point game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
To the inside. Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got 6.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they had the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G-League team.
Oh, vicious slam by Kawhi.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Here's Dunn. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Give him 8.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Here's Lillard. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Kawhi Leonard. 4th personal foul.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard. At the foul line.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Milwaukee leading by 7. To the middle. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's Simmons. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Los Angeles making a change here. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
That one goes in.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Pass to Portis. Back to Lopez. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Kuzma. Out to Portis. Here's Prince. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Clippers trail for the tie. Leonard, so strong.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He's all alone. Lillard takes it right to the rack.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Inside. Kuzma. That's good. Kuzma's got his second bucket on the night.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 10. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
Here's Lillard. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. They trail by 1. To the middle. Powell. Giannis with the rebound. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
On the court is your Hype Squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you get loud.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
To the inside, Lillard. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Now Harden. Give him 8. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good. Lillard. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Simmons. Pass to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lopez. Leonard pulls down the board. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Harden into the lane. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Bucks trail. To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. It's stolen. Inside. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Here's Harden. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here goes Leonard. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yep, that one goes.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Leonard with the strong finish.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for that.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Back to Powell. Pass to Harden. No luck on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Milwaukee leading by 4. Left side, Green. Over Leonard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the basket is good. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard pulls down the board. Here's Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Trent outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Simmons. And Harden with the slam.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Now here's Trent. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And then Harden with the jam.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Lillard. The kick out to Kuzma. Lopez with it. 6 on the shot clock. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail by 4. Lillard right side. About 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And he converts the layup.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Here's Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got 17 points here in the second half.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Here he goes. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Yep, count it. Kyle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Oh, Simmons with the block. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard outside. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
Clutch moments like this may as well call them game time. He'll be ready for sure.
Here's Harden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player. Lillard steps up, and you know this guy delivers in the clutch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Leonard. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Harden from outside. That one no good. Lillard with the ball. Over Simmons. No good there. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy.